was just... Oh, that's a good one right there. Yes, that's a good one right there. I don't even know if my beautiful bride even knows that we are actually live on TV right now.
I was just doing an Instagram story post.
Oh, well, excuse me. Actually, you know something? Wait a second. I'm actually looking at, we have monitors here that we look at off the side. First of all, thank you for joining us. And I got like a lot of wrinkles under my eyes. Hang on just a second. Hold on.
Oh, do you need some help?
You know what?
Oh.
I actually need a little bit of help here. If you were ready for today. Are you ready?
I don't know if I have the right color.
Can you hook me up? I know you're...
I got the right color for you, but...
Yeah. First of all, thank you everybody for joining us today. Don't stick it in my eye, Tiff. I feel like we're going to blind me there for a second.
I know, you've been very busy. You've been like a busy little holiday elf. You're getting some...
you want to know?
Ooh, look at that. A little bit of brightness under
Yeah,
there.
you know what? Do the other eye. Because guess what?
Well, I hope my
You're driving me crazy. Ooh, you got to eat a Tic Tac.
Tic Tac?
Yeah,
I have
something.
coffee.
A mint.
Do I have coffee breath?
Wow.
Wow, you just told everybody I have bad breath.
Whew, I'm going back to my spot. I'll see you in a second.
He just told everybody I have bad breath. I did drink a coffee.
I wouldn't say it's bad, Tiffany. I would just say...
not good. Huh?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another Lifestyle with Tiffany and Sergio here on MARKET.live, where we try to bring to you some of the items that we love and use all the time. You know, when we open up our show, we like to ask you to join in on the chats. If you're out there watching, wherever you're watching from, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Tic Tac, Chick Chat, Kit Kat, Knick Knack, Paddywhack, doesn't matter, one of the places. Join in on our live chats. Let us know if you have any questions about what we're going to be showing you today, or if you just have questions for Tiffany and I. We're approaching the holiday. I'm getting excited.
Are you guys stressed out?
I need my couple of days off. I'm stressed out.
Are you stressed out?
Listen.
I mean, I am a very last minute shopper. I think I've disclosed that over the last like 6 weeks when we were talking about holiday shopping. So if you're like me and you're like, yeah, I haven't even started yet, I feel like the stress is starting to like pile on.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it in my back.
Well, not just the stress, but if you're like us, I don't know if you have kids out there, how old you are, how young you are. This time of year is filled with not just work, fourth quarter stuff. We have kids' concerts, choirs, jazz concert, band, all the sports. I feel like we are just running and gunning all day long. I need my couple of days off. I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the Christmas holiday and the New Year.
Right?
Yeah.
We're trying to find those few days on the calendar that we're going to be able to have off.
Yeah. What does that even mean in America anymore? Have off? Do
I'm
Americans
not sure.
even take off? Like I think we just sit there and we watch like a few hours of Netflix and we consider that our R&R.
Well, I feel like when you do take a couple days off, it ends up being more work when you come back. Because I don't know about you, but if I shut my email off and have like an out of office reply, when I come back, I've got like 500 emails to answer.
You know what? This is messed up. We got it all wrong, everybody. We need to start relaxing a little bit more. Can you just tell how stressed out Tiffany and I are? Marianne says, love your show, guys. Thank you so much, Marianne.
Thank
if you
you,
watch us on a normal basis, we are always eternally grateful and thankful.
So can we develop, like, can we actually come up with what our theme is going to be for 2024? If Market is nice enough to have us back. I mean, we've been live for an entire year on Market, so I don't know if they're nice enough to welcome us back, but can we come up with what our theme is going to be for next year? Like
our theme for 2024? You know what? Why don't we work on that? I'll tell you what.
Relaxation?
Let's not come up with that right away.
Right?
What is the theme for Lifestyle with
Less
Tiffany
stress?
and Sergio in 2024? If you're in the chats, please let us know what you think our theme should be.
We need like inspiration for
Allison says, oh my God, I'm so stressed out over the holidays. See,
Allison, we're channeling some like relaxation, hugs
chill. You'll get all your presents done. Santa will come.
Yes.
It's all going to come together. and we're all going to get through this.
Merry,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
we
exactly.
need to be merry this time of year and not so stressed out. So, Allison, we're channeling some good energy to you.
Yes, for sure. And we've got some great stuff for you today. It's an interesting combination. And Tiffany is going to be in front of the vanity with her beautiful...
Well, in full disclosure, it's not really like an interesting combination because like I kind of gave George a call before I came to the studio today, and I was like, hey, by the way, I'm going to be like flying in last minute, so just tell me where I need to be seated, and I'm really not going to have my makeup on. He was like, oh, well, no worries. We'll just have you do your makeup throughout the show with Sigma. So I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, and Sigma is a brand that you love, and they brought us a brand that has been extremely hot to trot on things like Instagram and TikTok and everywhere across the board. This is a brand called DuraDry. And when they told me, Tiffany, that we were going to be doing this, it was like, okay, I got to check this out. I got to try these items. And, let's just see what they're all about. And the DuraDry line is something that, again, is taking the internet by storm, and for a reason. Yes, it's deodorants. Yes, it's things like wipes. It's things to keep you dry, moisturized, clean, smelling good. But with the ingredients that this brand uses, things like chamomile, are you kidding me?
Okay,
avocado, like these are the ingredients that this brand uses, and I was so impressed. I said, yeah, let's kind of do a show that showcases a lot of these items, because honestly, after using it, you guys are going to be like, oh, this is definitely a game changer. And that's why I want to present some of these things to you, because I think you're going to feel the same exact way. You were getting ready to say something. Go.
Yeah, can I just give like a real life moment?
Please.
So if you've ever traveled on an airplane, and listen, travel season is upon us. You're probably getting ready to travel for the holiday season, go visit some friends and family that you haven't seen in a while. If you've ever jumped on an airplane and it's like more than 2 hours, when you get off of the airplane, you probably feel sticky, yucky, smelly, all of the above.
Yeah.
And if you can pull out those wipes, those are the best thing that when you get off the airplane.
Oh, you're talking about the cleansing wipes.
The cleansing wipes. You exit into the bathroom airport, you use a cleansing wipe, freshen up your armpits, like all of the places you're feeling yucky.
Well, you just talked about your armpits, yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm just giving you
I
like
just tell
a real life moment.
You know when I feel my most grimy? I don't know where you're watching from in terms of, where at in the United States. But you know when I feel grimy? When I cross the Holland Tunnel. Every time I go through the Holland Tunnel, John, am I right? I take a ride through the Holland Tunnel. I come out the other side. I feel like I went through some kind of membrane.
Maybe you have like some PTSD with that, because we actually broke down.
We're not. We're no.
Going into the Holland Tunnel,
so
I feel like maybe just approaching it makes you nervous. You start sweating a little bit.
Something about that big city, and I love the city, but something about going through that tunnel. Emma says, "Ooh, we love the DuraDry products." Emma. If you know anything about it, then I'm really happy, because then you know that it's a great thing. And Tiffany was talking about these cleansing and deodorizing and washing wipes. We're going to go into these in just a second here. But these are the wipes that kind of feel like a mini shower, I'll say. Like, shy of saying anything else.
Wipes. I think that's like such the perfect description for them, because they're the wipes that you throw in your bag, your backpack, your handbag, your gym bag, whatever bag that you carry. You probably have a million bags. If you're like Sergio, you have lots of bags, so you should pick up several packs of these, because these are the wipes that, regardless of where you're at, when you're just looking to freshen up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you can just dart into a bathroom, no water needed, you feel totally fresh. All the areas, like I said, think armpits, feet, hands. These are like the cleansing wipe of your dreams, because they are going to make you feel fresh without water.
So, yeah,
and
totally.
I don't know about you, but like jumping off of a train and a plane and all of that, like...
and it's not even...
Right?
So let's jump into it then. So George, check this out. These are the DuraDry cleansing wipes, okay? And this comes to us from a brand that takes all of its ingredients very, very serious. These wipes are going to remove after sweat gunk, eliminate odor-producing bacteria. You're talking about ingredients like cucumber extract, grapeseed oil, right? Chamomile, aloe extract. grapefruit, right? I mean, this is an ingredient lineup that you can feel comfortable about, confident about. Great for, like Tiffany said, travel. Cruelty-free, vegan, alcohol-free, paraben-free, subtle, unisex fragrance.
Can I just call out the
Please.
alcohol-free
Yeah.
is really important.
It is.
So you're not going to get like
Dry
that
your skin.
dryness
Yep.
that you normally will get from those just kind of average, run-of-the-mill, you know, kind of like makeup wipe removers or even wipes that you get at like your local drugstore.
Yep.
All of these ingredients are good for you and good for your skin ingredients. So you can feel confident that your skin is going to feel fresh, it's clean, but it's also going to be left really hydrated and not stripped from any type of alcohol.
100%, Tiffany. And I know that you were talking about travel, right? So I don't know if George is going to get in here, but it's a normal wipe. It's kind of like a baby wipe. And you go, really? You guys are going to present body wipes right now? Yeah, we are. And I'll tell you why. Because this thing in your car or your backpack or anywhere, your handbag for a lady, it doesn't really matter because this is perfect for after the gym or a midday boost or travel. Anywhere you need to go where you need to feel your cleanest and your freshest at all times.
You know
It's
what
gonna
I
cleanse.
also think about?
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
I also think about teenagers, you know, like teenagers as they like really start to perspire,
Yes.
you know, and they're getting more and more involved and active into athletics and things like that. I mean, I remember the first time like one of our teenagers came home and I was like, maybe we need to start talking about deodorant.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So this is something too that like you can give your teenager that's actively involved in sports so they don't feel like self-conscious about their scent,
Yeah,
right?
and let me tell you, first off, yes, you've used wipes like this before, but you've never smelled anything like this before. This scent is called Aqua. I'm going to bring you one. The scent on this is so pleasant, and it does, with those ingredients, leave you feeling so fresh and so clean. Oh, that was a song. So fresh and so clean. Tiffany, hold on a second. I'm coming to you.
I also do want to point out with those all natural ingredients that we showed you,
Smell.
this is also totally safe for your face. So if you get off of an airplane or a train and you're like, I just want like a fresh feeling to my face, don't get nervous. These ingredients are safe for your face just as much as they're safe for your underarms, your hands,
Yep.
your feet, you know, whatever it is that you're just looking for that like quick, you know, fresh feeling.
George, what's the price on these?
And to your point, Sergio, the scent is so incredibly refreshing and inviting,
Yeah.
but I do want to point out it's unisex. So I think this smells amazing, and Sergio, being a male,
Yeah.
you think this smells great too.
Here's a
It's
point.
almost like the linen scent, right? It's great for both.
100%. And here's a point that I want everybody to know. On their website, out of 204 reviews, 184 of them are 5-star, and I think the rest are 4.
That's
So you're
crazy
talking about
good.
almost all 5-star reviews, and that's a couple of hundred 5-star reviews out of a couple hundred reviews. So,
Right.
you know, I think Emma says these really work. And Emma, I think that a lot of people will agree with you that these really work based off of the reviews. And, you know, I think they smell fantastic. I think it feels fantastic. And it's coming to us from a brand called DuraDry with those beautiful
So you're getting
ingredients.
30 wipes
Yes.
in this for $12?
Yes.
30 wipes
30
for $12.
Yeah, that's 30 little mini showers for
Yeah.
$12.
It's like less than 50 cents each. So this is a really great, inexpensive opportunity to have these. Throw these in your handbag, your gym bag, give them to your teenagers because you know they're, you know, super active and you want them to feel fresh and not feeling like they're self-conscious.
Your kid's
about-
backpack, yeah,
Yes,
or your kids,
absolutely.
or your kid's car, or something like that. That's
Yeah.
what, you know. I think honestly, something like this. I'm gonna say that what I'm showing you today, the items from DuraDry, make great stocking stuffers, you guys. Like honestly, this is something that my son or my daughter, for that matter, would love to have readily available either in their room or in their bathroom. You know, just as good for you, but this is something that I would throw in a stocking that I think is going to last for quite a long time and just leave and give the gift of feeling fresh and clean. Right, Tiffany?
The ingredients are so moisturizing. What I was just kind of like observing is as I was kind of doing this around like on my cuticles and nails.
Yeah.
And look, it like totally freshened them up. I mean, I don't know about you, but this time of year, it's great to go get a full manicure, but then like the cold weather just makes like your cuticles look so dry, dehydrated, and you're like, I spent all that money on a manicure, but 2 days later they look horrible. I just use this quickly to just give like a nice, it's almost like, it doesn't leave like a lotion feel on the skin, but your hands feel so hydrated. It's almost as if you put lotion on your skin.
Yep.
And my cuticles on my nails just totally freshened it up, like as if I just came from the nail salon.
So to say that this is multi-use is an understatement, and that's why we love it so much. And yeah, in trying to bring you some of the best items that we can find for the best prices, I think $12 for 30 of these, anytime, anywhere wipes like you see on your screen right there, these are going to be the thing to get. And I know that Tiffany right now, she was going to be bringing to us, we talked about a brand that I know my beautiful bride loves so, so much, in a brand called Sigma Beauty. And you know, can I just tell you, Tiff, you don't really need to put makeup on. You're just beautiful naturally.
You're sweet as pie. Are you trying to butter up because
no,
you think I'm getting you something
I
great
slipped
for the
and I banged my
holiday
head this morning.
season,
That's
or
why.
what's
I
the
bumped
deal?
my head somewhere. That's why I'm talking nonsense. No, but Tiff, I know that you love Sigma. I know that everyone out there that watches has well received Sigma every time you present it, but please show us this new brush that you are crazy about.
Well, it's not new to Sigma. This was actually their very first brush
that
they constructed and created, and it kind of like hit the internet by storm. They started with this one brush, which is their flat kabuki brush, and it's truly like a multitasker. Regardless of what foundation you use, whether you use a cream foundation, a powder foundation, a mineral foundation, or if you also want to use this as an under-eye concealer brush, this does everything for you. I actually don't have any foundation on, so I'm gonna put some, I use Urban Decay Naked. It's my favorite foundation. Put a little bit on the palm of my hand.
I believe you.
What's really great about Sigma's brushes is that they are designed by a scientist and an engineer, and they've taken everything into consideration. First and foremost, you are getting the highest quality, most durable brush fibers. They're Sigma X and Sigma Tech brush fibers. They're so incredibly soft, so you're gonna love the touch on the skin. But when it comes to the technology of this brush, it is thoroughly designed to transfer makeup onto your skin and not be absorbed into the brush fibers. So that's really important. The more and more you use Sigma Beauty's brushes, the better these brushes actually get.
Look at that.
You don't have to worry about them getting, kind of gunked up with makeup like you see in that competitor brush on the screen right now. What happens with Sigma brushes is that it's designed to transfer the makeup onto your skin, not be absorbed in the brush, but they also take well to brush washing, so the more you wash them, the better the brushes get. I also want to point out the construction of the ferrules here, because most brushes actually are constructed that hold the brush head to the handle with glue. And so what happens is that the more you use them, then they break apart and you throw them into the trash. With Sigma brushes, we call these brushes for life. So the more you wash them, you don't ever have to worry about them breaking down. They have a patent interlocking technology that holds the handle to the brush head. These will never break down. You will only ever have to buy one kabuki flat brush in your life, which is amazing. But let me just show you how it works. So as you can see, I put a little bit of foundation there. I use a liquid foundation, but you can also use a powder foundation. You can use a mineral powder foundation. And notice how I'm just lightly buffing that foundation into my skin. You can go to the areas, that are a little bit more sensitive, kind of like under the eye area, and do like the tapping method. But look at how beautifully that just, glides on a liquid foundation. And what I really appreciate about Sigma's brushes is that I'm not wasting the makeup that I spend so much money on, because it's not being absorbed into the brush. It's being transferred onto my skin.
I mean, look, with a price like that, and what was the price on that? Because you guys told me this morning. I want to make sure that I get this one right.
So here's the thing. This is on sale right now. This brush is normally $27.
Yeah.
It's on sale for $17.59.
Right. So I think that, in kind of talking about stocking stuffers before, Carrie says awesome price. I think that this show is a stocking stuff. We should have called this stocking stuffer.
Yeah,
the stocking stuffer
show.
series, right? Yeah, because for these prices and these items and the size of these items, they really are, you know, stocking stuffer friendly. And you know, I know that you love the Sigma brushes, Tiffany. And while you do that, I'm actually going to talk about, and I'm just going to kind of kick off this next item because you're using that brush, and I know you're going to kind of use it with your blush set that you're going to present in just a second, right?
Yep.
So before you do that, I want to talk about this other item that we have here from DuraDry. Okay. How about a body powder? Kind of like a baby powder.
This is right up your alley.
Right? Yeah, you know me.
I do know you.
I like body powders and baby powders. I do. They make me
Your
feel
skin
fresh.
loves it too.
What's that?
Your skin loves it too.
It does. I am really all about it. This is a dry and smelling fresh all day long body powder. Lightly scented for a velvety skin feel. All natural, cruelty-free, vegan, talc-free, paraben-free, menthol-free, and hello, one of my favorites, made in the good old USA. All right? The ingredients. That's what this whole thing is about. Yes, arrowroot, oat kernel flour, calamine and chamomile flower extract. Oh, and by the way, the modified cornstarch, that is a cornstarch that is going to absorb the sebum oil in your skin, and that's what's going to leave your skin feeling so dry, so clean and velvety feeling. And, you know, listen, you got to have a good body powder. Now, I'm not going to put this on my whole body. Relax, everybody. Don't get excited. Okay?
We're like, wait a minute. Wait for it.
John said he would apply it if I took my shirt off. Right, John? You said you'd apply the body powder if I took my shirt off? No comment from John.
No comment.
Yes, it must be a yes. But look at that. I mean, that was, look, that was so simple, so easy. I put it on. None of it fell onto the table. It's all on my skin. And the scent right here is called Sea Breeze. Let me tell you all, the scent of this,
Does it
I
remind
swear,
you of
Tiffany,
like going to the ocean?
it's unmatched. I can articulate it in so many different ways, but let me just tell you that the smell of this, unmatched. It smells, that's why I love this. The fragrance in this is everything. And how it leaves my skin feeling, no body powder fell on the table, no body powder on the backs of my hand, on the front of my hands, and no body powder on my skin. It literally absorbed, and that's because the materials and the ingredients in this absorb into the sebum oil of your skin. Look at that. I don't have any powder left over. This just truly absorbed into my skin. Safe for sensitive body parts, talc-free, all natural. I mean, honestly, for me, it's all about the fragrance. I mean, just look at this. It just breaks right in. Carrie says, this is so good. Oh, for shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sneakers kind of put it in.
Shoes, sneakers. I love this as kind of like an all year round thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain times of the year where your skin just kind of like is like screaming for something, you know, like soft and nourishing. You know, think about the times that like you go down to the beach in the summer and maybe you got a little bit too crispy. What do you want to go for? You want to go for something
all day long.
I don't know about you, but I hate like lathering on like that sticky aloe. I just cannot do that. So like applying the powder, it's just, it makes your skin settle.
It does.
That's what I think is really great. I also love like a powder for like right before you put your pajamas on at night. Instead of like a cream,
so much better.
Right?
Yep.
It's like, it does. It's like, there's just something like so cozy about the powder. It makes your skin feel so soft, so smooth. You put on your Cozy Earth pajamas and slip into bed.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have your best night's sleep ever.
No, and this is such a crate sized bottle. You're talking about anywhere and everywhere. Your backpack, your car, your handbag, whatever it might be. You want this either in your backpack or car or any one of those places, or readily available in your bathroom. Put a little bit on, just like Tiffany said, maybe you kind of just left the gym or whatever it might be. Maybe you just used, and that's why these go hand in hand. You just use one of your wipes, maybe get yourself and hit yourself with a little bit of the body powder. I'm a huge fan of body powders. I always sleep so much better when I put a little bit of body powder on. I feel like I just move around in my pajamas so much more comfortably. John's shaking his head. He just said I would never put it on, John. You know, I shouted over there, and I said, would you put it on if I took my shirt off? And everybody, no, never mind. Anywho, but no, honestly, and the price on this, George, was this the one that was 15? No, am I getting that wrong? $15.95.
Did you show up unprepared for the show?
I didn't.
You were here like
I didn't.
several hours.
You know what it is?
before
You
I
need to be
was.
flexible, Tiffany. You don't. It doesn't have to be. Yeah. What's that?
Any opportunity.
I am. And
Any
you know what? I love my makeup.
opportunity to get you. I try to get you.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do.
All right, I am super excited about this because this is another really great Sigma Beauty item, and why I'm so excited about it because this is like an item that like never goes on sale. This is their Corderosa 6-palette brush set. OMG. And this is normally $52. You have the opportunity to get this almost $20 off, $33.80. What a great stocking stuffer. What a great gift idea for all the gals on your list. Let me just show you the colors that you're getting. If I can get in there, perfect. You are getting a beautiful Coral Dawn. This one is perfect for the summertime. I absolutely love it. Then you're getting the Pashmina. That one is like the top center. It's this beautiful pink. All of these colors were inspired by the color of roses, hence the name Corderosa. You're also getting Nearly Wild, which is the upper right. That's a little bit more deeper, richer, almost like burgundy. Going to the bottom, you're getting Señorita. The center is Corderosa.
La
which
Señorita.
Is like, La Señorita. The center is called Corderosa, which that is like your everyday rose color, that beautiful, like right amount of rouge on your cheeks. And then the last one you're getting is the Bronze Star, which there's so many different ways that you can use this. So of course, this was designed as a blush palette. So I'm gonna actually go in and show you the Corderosa because this is like my favorite every day. I'm gonna just quickly apply that.
And this is one of their top sellers. Am I not mistaken, Tiffany? Because I know that when we talked about this several weeks ago, actually, wasn't that one of the things that you were telling me that this is one of their top selling items?
Yes. It's one of their top sellers. It hardly ever goes on sale, and that's why I'm so excited about it because you get the opportunity to get this home at like a fraction of the price, which is really, really awesome.
Another stocking stuffer, might I say, by the way.
Yeah, another really great stocking stuffer. Look at how easy that color just went on. You can go as pigmented as you'd like. You can buff it out. Like I just buffed it out with a powder brush just to make it look a little bit more natural. But here's what I also want to point out. All of these colors, you're getting 6 colors, you're getting a lot of product in each one of these. So not only do they work perfectly as the perfect rouge color, you can also use these to contour.
How long would you say that would last, if you had to say?
Oh my God, if you use it every day, this is gonna last you like 2 years.
That long?
Seriously, because they're so pigmented, a little bit really goes a long way. And this formulation, Sigma Beauty is all about giving you a formulation that is good for your skin. They're clean beauty. The powder does not sit into the creases and cracks of your skin. It actually hydrates your skin, making your skin look more young, just vibrant and beautiful. But I'm also notorious for not just using this as a contour or a blush palette. I'm also notorious for going in and kind of selecting my favorite colors for like a little pop of eyeshadow. So go ahead and play with this. Look at how beautiful these colors just blend in so nicely. Whether you want to use them in the crease of your eye for like that pop of eyeshadow.
So you can multi-use this.
You can absolutely multi-use. You've got 6 beautiful colors. And this is a palette. These colors are like genius for all year round use. You've got that beautiful coral dawn, which that's the color that I use in the spring and the summer when I want to be just like super, it's kind of like makeup fresh, just like a little pop of that light coral color on the cheek. I also love to use the pashmina during the summer, and then during the fall and the winter I go to the lower level colors. Corda Rosa is like my everyday. This is the one that I just put on there. It's just like such a neutral rose tone color. And then I also play with the Bronze Star, especially during the holiday season. I love to, that's the color that I just put on the pop of my lid. I love to kind of play with those a little bit too. So this is a really great opportunity for you to get home a 6-color palette from Sigma Beauty. This is normally $52, and you're saving almost $20 today by adding this to your cart on Lifestyle with Tiffany and Sergio. Get it home for $33.80. It makes the perfect gift for every gal.
I think Liz Ann would agree with you. She says love these colors, so pretty, and they definitely look great on you, Tiffany. And I think that's what Corda Rosa is known for. Their colors. You get to say all that. I don't know, but I've heard you say it so many different times, and I think that Tiffany would agree with you, Liz Ann. So I'm excited about this last one that I have from DuraDry. Okay, this one is the Trio. So we have something for you that is going to take care of your AM, middle of the day, and PM needs. Okay. So what is that? You have an AM antiperspirant stick. You have a PM antiperspirant and sweat minimizing gel. And then you also have for your all day, everyday cleansing wash. This is a 3-step bundle, 3-step process that you can kind of get involved in this routine, this nighttime, daytime, and middle of the day routine, so that you can smell your best, feel your cleanest, and also at the same time take care of your antiperspirant needs, right? So first off, let's start off with the AM antiperspirant stick. Yes, this is a deodorant, performance grade formula, full 20% active ingredient, blocks odors and odor molecules. So this is actually a creamy yet ultra dry stick. So, there's a lot of different kind of deodorants out there.
Spray deodorant, stick deodorants, gel deodorants. I mean, there's like a million, right?
Yep, for sure. And this one kind of has this like creamy, I know you can't, it's so hard. We don't have these like, we're doing the best we can here with the cameras that we have, right? So
I think you're doing a great
high
job,
definition, but there's this kind of like silky film to this, but it leaves you feeling ultra dry. And that's what you use. For crying out loud, that's why the brand is called DuraDry, right? It's a talc and silicone-free antiperspirant. So this is what you're going to put on in the AM. Then what you're going to do during the day, okay, is while you get washed, is use their cleansing wash. And their cleansing wash deep cleans your pores from the inside out with an easy rinse penetration concentration, a super rich lather, again removing odor-causing bacteria. And it also has a subtle unisex. Yeah.
I love the fact that it's unisex.
You're talking about bergamot and grapefruit to remove odors. So like odors, excuse me.
Orders like orders at a restaurant?
Jeez. Yeah, right? How about, I've been doing too much shopping. No, but listen, honestly.
Too much shopping? I think you've been too much selling on air.
Anywho, we're not going there. But listen to these key ingredients. How does green tea extract, that bergamot that we just talked about, bergamot peel oil, avocado oil, Tiff, aloe juice, olive oil leaf extract. It doesn't get any better than that. And grapefruit seed extract. Liz Ann is saying, perfect for the shower. Liz Ann.
Here's
with those kinds of ingredients, and then we'll get in the PM. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, but here's what I want to point out about the deodorant is that, if you're somebody who has kind of like sensitive underarms, like maybe you get bumps and things, like if you're a woman and you're shaving your underarms and you're getting bumps under there, you're getting razor bumps. these ingredients are so incredibly soothing to that underarm area. You know, I'm actually going to pick one of these up for our daughter Bianca, because in full disclosure, and if she was watching this right now, she'd be like, Mom, TMI, okay? She told me the other day, she was like, Mom, look at my underarm. I've got like razor bumps. And I was like, well, you're probably using a razor that's really dull, or the deodorant that you're putting on afterwards is irritating your skin. So I'm going to pick one up for her today, take it home, have her try it over the weekend, because I think it'll be incredibly soothing to her. But maybe you can relate to that, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That, you know, if you're struggling with that underarm area, these ingredients are so calming and soothing.
And you just
to the skin.
you just saw all of those. I mean, those ingredients were delicious. It's like, what am I doing? Am I put this on my body, or am I eating it? Right? Like, honestly,
I don't think you want to eat your deodorant.
No,
babe.
you don't. No. My God, do I have to say? And then you have. So we gave you what to do in the AM. We gave you what to do during the day with your shower, with your wash. And now here's this genius PM sweat antiperspirant minimizing gel. This, you guys, has been endorsed.
That is like a genius formulation.
This has been endorsed by dermatologists, okay? This is has a precision tip for total control. Up to 2 months of protection per tube. Aluminum chloride, hexhydrate, and salicylic acid. So you're actually going to put a little dab of this into your fingertips. Then you're going to kind of just smooth it around your fingers and apply it on the underarm area. And it's going to last you, each tube is going to last you approximately 30 to 45 days. So you're talking about a dry and fresh smelling tomorrow that you can start tonight. And that's what I love about this. You know, you're the one, Tiffany, that got me into a PM routine. You said, you know what? Every night after you brush your teeth, you get the credit. After you brush your teeth, you need your 5 minutes, Sergio. You need your 5 minutes for your
Right. I'll take my 15. You just do 5.
You take your minute. You take your time for your hyaluronic acid on your face. You take your time for all of those different kinds of things. And I go, you know what? These are things that are going to improve my life. This is something that you kind of just a few dabs, a little bit under your arms, and you are going to assure yourself that starting tomorrow, you are more dry and fresher smelling the entire day. So this truly is a 3-step process and a 3-step, 3-product bundle from DuraDry. And this is $41.95. AM, PM, during the day wash, to kind of have you covered for everything that you need.
It's like everything you need all in one
Yeah,
thing.
you have these 3 products. You can feel, I like to say, this is the gift of confidence. This is the gift of being dry. This is the gift of smelling good. And gift for someone else or gift for yourself, whatever it is that you might want. It's
kind of like when somebody gifts you that like perfect fragrance you get at home. It makes you feel like a whole new person.
It does.
Right? I mean, I feel like this collection, you're going to get this home. You're going to do the body wash in the shower. You've got the deodorant. You've got the PM treatment, which is going to help, you know, decrease sweating even throughout the day.
Yeah.
This is going to make you feel like a whole new person going into the new year.
For sure.
Talk about like hashtag New Year's goals, right?
100%. And I think you have one more from Sigma, right?
Yes.
So to kind of close out this stocking stuffer brought to you by DuraDry and Sigma. Isn't that how they would say it in the commercial world? But no, that's really truly what this is boiled down to. But you have one more for Sigma, and this was very, very popular the last time we had this on, Tiffany.
All right, so cleaning your brushes is really important, cleaning your makeup brushes. But, you know, a lot of times it's like, it's labor intensive when you've got to have the brush shampoo, you've got to spend time to clean them out, rinse them off, let them dry. They take 2 days to dry. And then you're like, I just want to use the same brush, you know, right away. Sigma Beauty created what they call a Sigma switch. You don't need water. You don't need a brush cleanser. The only thing that you need is the Sigma switch to clean your brushes. I'm going to show you live. So I actually used
perfect for travel.
The eyeshadow brush. I also used you know, the flat kabuki brush for my foundation. So I'm going to show you, this is what I use after every makeup application to just quickly clean and refresh my brushes for the next use. It is a genius invention. Once you get this home, you're going to go, how did I ever clean my brushes without this? It's really, really great. And I think George is kind of setting up a close shot here. To
Yeah,
get
because
on in
you
there.
know this you kind of need to close up on this because look
Yep.
at that. I mean, look at the actual. I don't want to say fibers in it, but the actual kind of tiny little micro dots, if you will,
Yeah.
on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are several different kind of like real estate spots on the Sigma switch. This one is perfect for eyeshadow. As you can see, it just brilliantly took off the eyeshadow that was being held on the inside of the brush. I can even flip it over. See that eyeshadow that's left there? I just quickly get it off with a few swipes. I also want to say that the Sigma switch is so incredibly easy to clean with a little bit of like, even like a facial cleanser or just like some dish soap.
Yeah.
You clean it
And
off.
warm
I
water.
clean mine like once a week, honestly, just to have a fresh switch. So
Look at that.
it's
Takes
not
everything
labor
off the
intensive.
brush, dude. That's so cool.
It just makes, so if you're looking for, like, let's say you've got one eyeshadow brush that you absolutely love, but you know when you apply your eyeshadow, you're applying a couple different colors.
Maddie's loving it. She says this is too cool. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't mean
like
to interrupt
you go on first with a light shadow color, then you go in, you know, on your lid with a different color, then you switch it over and you're blending. If you're going in between colors, this is what you need to be able to use the exact same brush. Okay, so that was for the eyeshadow. Then you've got the larger portion over here, which are a little bit larger, kind of like dot heads. Those are perfect for like that flat kabuki brush that you're using your cream foundations, your powder foundations, your mineral foundations. So you just go over here and look at how it's taking out any excess foundation that's being held in the brush. So if you ever wonder when you use a brand new brush and you apply your makeup and you get this beautiful, flawless, look at that. It just makes it perfectly fresh for that next application. But if you're wondering like, oh, my makeup goes on flawlessly, like the first or second or even the third time that I use the new brush, but then when I go back, it's like, my makeup's not going on as well. It's because the brush is holding makeup.
That makes sense.
And you're not allowing those fibers to just like easily, you know, apply the makeup onto your skin. So this makes it so easy to really go in between makeup applications, but get the best possible application
Almost like
that you can get.
this is like a makeup junkie's dream. You know, like if you're into makeup brushes and things of that nature, it's almost like how could you not have this item? It's just going to cover so many different bases, right?
Right.
And look at how many different size brushes you're using.
I know. So the top here is for face powder. And if you're wondering, when you get this home, as you can see, face powder, it's giving you directions. Eyeshadows, creams, so you don't have to sit here and take notes of what I'm telling you. Everything is there for you. This is obviously a big powder brush. I use that to kind of finish off my makeup application, but look at that makeup that it just easily took off the brush. And oh, by the way, it's double-sided. So you'll have the face powder, the eyeshadow, and the cream brush on both sides.
Go a little heavier if you have to.
And then when I'm feeling like I need to wash it, I obviously take a little bit of warm water. I even use dish soap or even like a quick facial cleanser. It seamlessly gets to a beautiful, kind of perfectly black, ready to use for your next application.
That is really cool.
You know, this is a concealer brush. I would go to the cream side, take out any under eye concealer that I applied with the soft concealer
and
brush.
what was the price of this, Tiff?
Oh, the price. It's on sale.
For?
$15.
$15
Yeah.
for a must-have for anything and everyone in your life
It
that
is a
uses
must-have.
makeup.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like a makeup artist pro little like tip.
$15. So I think
This is so
everything everything in our little show today was once again a stocking stuffer dream brought to us by those two brands. So for the girl in your life or the guy in your life or girl and guy in your life, if you want to give the gift of makeup, give the gift of clean smelling cleanliness, you know, kind of body wash kind of gift, Dura-Dry and Sigma. And man, that right there, it's so cool.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that
really
thing
cool.
right there. Yeah.
You will have so much fun with that. It kind of takes like the labor out of washing your brushes. Now listen, I use this on a day-to-day basis. After every makeup application, I do like my quick, or even in between, like, doing my eyeshadow, I'll use this. And then I will wash this typically once a week. And then I like to do kind of like the first Saturday or the first Sunday of the month, I grab all of my brushes.
And you do a nice big deep clean.
I use the Sig Magic brush
Nice.
shampoo. I wash them all, make them really fresh. I allow them to dry for 2 days. And then it's kind of like I start the process all over again. But when you don't have to use the brush shampoo and the drying time every single use,
Totally.
this is what is going to be like your favorite item in your cosmetic
I
bag.
want to know, did anybody come up with what our motto should be, or what our, for 2024, what our new, what was it? What was the word that you used? Not the motto for 2024. What did you say? You opened the show?
Like our theme.
Our theme. What's our theme
or
for
like our
2024?
inspiration, right?
Survival. Okay, there it is. John just said the new theme for 2024 is survival. That could go in so many different directions. Not sure where we're taking that, but we're going with survival. And hopefully we all survive through the Christmas holidays, because we started out the show where everyone was saying just how stressed we are. We want to thank you for joining us on another super fun Lifestyle with Tiffany and Sergio.
I know, we're back on Thursday,
and
right?
we are back on Thursday, hopefully with some even
will see you
newer
on Thursday
and
at noon.
more fantastic items. See you all on Thursday,
Happy
everybody.
holiday
Thank you for
shopping.
joining us.